you know, I ain't finna hit your hookah on camera.
Let's turn it down. Hello, everybody. It's your girl, Berry, with the I and not a Y. Yes. And you are now tuned in to the Riding with Berry show. Today, I have a special guest. Yes. Can I look now? Damn it. I always trying to take over. See, this is the problem that we have. Like, you cannot do that. There's rules in my car, and you know my car. Okay. Back to what I was saying. I have a special guest. I am super, super excited. My coffee, my boo, my babe. Yes, Mr. Da Vinci.
Did you just call me your coffee?
Yeah, you know you my coffee without the cream.
Okay.
Don't start acting now.
Y'all know what's going on. It's the kid Cut, aka Cut Da Vinci, aka Mr. Da Vinci. I'm sitting here with Mrs. Da Vinci.
Okay.
On the Henny.
Now that we got that out the way. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Riding with Berry show. Make sure you like, subscribe, post, tweets, tell your friend, tell your neighbor, tell your sister, your uncles, your brother. It's going down. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you excited?
I am. What about you?
I am very excited. Hi, you guys. Ow.
Okay, so who's doing the interview? You interviewing me or I'm interviewing you?
Listen, rules.
Rules.
Now, let's turn this down so you can make sure that you get a clear understanding of what's going on. This is my show. Okay? My show, not your show.
Okay.
This is not the Da Vinci show. Okay? This is the Riding with Berry show. Okay?
Berry, with an I, not a Y.
There it is.
I got you.
Okay. Well, look. Okay. So, today's topic, we'll be talking about fatherless men. Men that grew up without their fathers. And just, you know, how they are adapting to life. Challenges that they face while growing up. And just the overall experience of growing up without a daddy. Okay? Are you ready? We will be driving this session now. So, you got to be, you know what I'm saying?
You just focus on the road. I got the camera. You focus on the road.
Gotcha. Okay. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. Let's go. Okay. So, tell the people about yourself because they know me. They know who I am. So, let the people know about you and who you are and what's going on.
Okay. Well, first of all, my name is once again Cut Da Vinci. I am a Southern citizen, meaning I was born in Miami, Florida. Spent quite a few years of my childhood in Miami, Florida. Well, back and forth from Miami to Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, the 954-305 area, and then I ended up moving to the Decatur area at a young age, and pretty much spent the rest of my life out here in Decatur. A more introduction about myself: I am a rap artist, an up-and-coming artist coming out of Decatur, Glenwood area to be exact, exit 44. If y'all didn't know,
Nobody need to know all
That's
that. Damn, look now. You from Glenwood, but we ain't keeping you on Glenwood now. You gotta get that.
Nah, but you know,
fucking mentality.
You gotta put that out there.
Well, they don't give a damn about all of that now. Anywho.
These my questions I'm answering.
Okay, go ahead. Is
all
you
right.
finished telling your introduction?
So like I was saying, up and coming artists. Y'all can go look up my music on I have an actual mixtape on my mixtapes. You can look it up. It's called Cut From a Different Cloth. You shall see me. I'm the only bald-headed cut on the list. You can also find some of my music on YouTube if you type in KDFLG. We can just leave it at that.
So you doing big things out here? You upcoming.
We up and coming. Yeah, we having some motion going on, but it could be more.
Okay, all I'm saying is make sure mama gets some of that check when it dropped?
I got you 2%.
2.
Okay, 6.
Niggas. Anywho, so how are you today?
Quite swell.
Thank you again for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
I'm excited because I know it's gonna be real and it's gonna be funny, and we're gonna leave us out of the equation.
We'll try.
Okay, so today's topic once again is growing up without a dad, and I know you have intake on this topic and this subject because you are someone that, you know, grew up without, right? And a lot of our African American men, I don't know the percentage, but I know that there are quite a few that has grew up without their father. So let's kind of start from the beginning and kind of tell your relationship. Well, first of all, do you know your biological dad? Let me hear that.
Yeah, I do know my biological father, but we don't have a relationship with each other. We done came into each other's existence a time or two, but as far as just a personal relationship with him, no, I don't have that.
So you have met your dad before?
Yeah, I met him before.
Okay. What age was it, if you recall, that you met him?
Well, I do know he was in my life probably about the first year. I think my mom told me I was staying with him once upon a time when I was a baby. We actually came up here. He took me from Florida and brought me up here to Atlanta. But the most recent time I can see him, or like when I first seen him with, and knowing like this is my father, it was when I was 18.
Oh wow! So you like really had an encounter with him when you were 18?
Yeah, he came to my little brother's funeral.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Jatan.
Yeah. Long live JT.
So how was that? I guess.
That experience.
Right, or you might as well say that meet and greet.
I guess it was kind of a bittersweet encounter because it was a dude in my mom's life. We ain't gonna get into specifics on the names or anything, but that dude at that current time, and even still now to this day, was probably the only guy that I can say was a real father figure to me, because he taught me a lot of aspects on being a man. But he sat me down when I want to say a few years before the passing of my little brother, and he was just telling me, you know, before you go off of anything that your mom say about said individual, try to, you know, receive things from his point of view. So I guess by that time it wasn't like I had a hatred for the man, and I don't have a hatred for him now.
Okay.
But I didn't let my mom's opinion affect me actually wanting to meet this man. I hated the fact that it took for my little brother to die for me to finally see him. So,
right.
But I ain't gonna say it was a good experience, but it wasn't bad either.
So like, what happened? Like, did you walk up and be like, "Oh, what's up, Dad?" Or, you know, like, was it just like...
Nah, after the funeral, after everyone left the church, I ain't say nothing to him at the church, but after everyone left the church, we went to my mom's house. What is it called? Like a repast? Yeah, we had a repast at my mom's house, and we were sitting outside in the parking lot. Me and some of my homeboys were sitting outside in the parking lot smoking, and, you know, he walked up on the car on some shit like, yeah, I need to check this shit out. So our first words to each other was probably, you know, while we was in the car smoking with each other.
And how was that conversation? Like, what was it?
I can't remember exactly what it was verbatim, but I know it went in a general direction of, you know, hey son, how you doing? What's been going on in life? Telling me that, you know, he wanted to be a part of my life now, and he wanted to, you know, move forward, and, you know, shit like that. Common shit somebody gonna tell their child when they ain't seen them in damn near 18 years.
And after that experience, I mean, what took place? Because, you know, with our relationship, I know he's not a part, you know.
Well, so, shit, he pretty much went back to doing the same shit he was doing before he even came to my life. It was just a whole bunch of cap. So I can't even say Mom Duke was wrong behind what she was saying, because yeah, I gave him the opportunity, like, you know,
Right.
to be a part of my life, and he had too much going on. But once I started learning more and more things about this man, you feel me, I started understanding, okay, well, it ain't just with me, it's with all his kids.
And how many siblings how many of y'all is it that he?
I can count that I know of. It's 7 of us, minus 1 because the time is no longer here. But it's also my brother Dre, my sister Jamila, my sister Deandra, my sister Dashina, and then I also just learned that I have another sister that I had a chance to meet. Her name is Yasmin. But then we found out that we got another, I want to say brother or sister, I can't remember.
So Papa was Rolling Stone.
Yeah, he getting it in.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, I guess. I don't know. So, overall, do you feel like your relationship with your dad has impacted your life, or?
I'm at a point in my life right now where I don't like to put sole blame on a certain individual, but what I can say is not having him around did cause me to make a lot of other decisions in life, because I didn't have that father figure to discipline. You know, Mom Duke, she was always working, trying to, you know, pay the bills. Food got to get put in our mouth. She was a single mother. She got 2 boys that she was raising, and you know.
Shout out to Mom Duke. I love her. That is my mother. Oh my God, I love her.
Yeah,
sorry.
That's super one.
I love her. Like, oh my God, she is the fucking best. Shout out to my mother-in-law, Miss Shalisha. Sorry, these braces be fucking me up sometimes. But yes, shout out Mom Duke. We love you. Thank you for all that you do. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
But yeah, she had a lot going on, and you know, I ain't trying to say women can't raise men, but women can't teach men manly shit.
Right, how to be a man.
Exactly. So
right.
You know, when it came to that, we turned to more so the older guys in our neighborhood. You feel me? And it wasn't like you seen all the influential guys in the neighborhood posted up outside doing this, that, and third shit. It was all the goddamn misfits. So that's who we kind of gravitated to. So I ain't, you know, even though Mom Duke was like, oh, stay away from them, or them ain't your friends, or them boys bad for you. At that time, they had everything that was going on. You feel me? So that's who we kind of gravitated to.
So, do you feel that his relationship, or you guys' relationship has an impact on your relationship?
My relationship with who? With him?
No, with women. Like, because I know, you know, when you have that father figure in your life, you see how to deal with women, you see how to treat a woman, you know, that forth. So do you feel that it has an impact on your relationship?
No, because one thing I can say is that's one thing that my mom did teach me, how to deal with women. And outside of what my mama couldn't teach me, like I said, her boyfriend at the time when we first came back to Georgia, he really was the one who dropped all the jewels on me, like, yeah, this is how you need to treat a woman. You know, I used to always see him, he washing clothes for mama, he cleaning up the house. Oh yeah, you know what I mean? I ain't never say that I took everything from him.
Okay, but I was about to say, you see.
But, you know, he did, you know, he would cook. He would.
I need him to come back and start over with you.
I haven't talked to Pops in probably about, I want to say, man, it's been almost about a year now, but for as long as I can remember, we always kept in close contact with each other. Even when the relationship with him and my mama went south, you feel me? You know, he still been there, you feel me? If ever I needed somebody to talk to, he was always there to talk to me. And you know, I made a lot of mistakes in life, but I know I can, if I was to call his phone and be like, hey Pops, are you proud of me? I know he'll be like, yeah son, I'm proud of you.
That's what's up. So what if, you know, do you think it's hold on, let me stop, wait, back up. Do you think that it's too late for you and him to kind of mend your relationship at this point in your life?
Like on some father-son type shit?
It ain't even gotta be father and son. It can be, you know, shit, in my homeboy, you know.
No, the reason being because I know his character. You feel me? Like,
you know his what?
I know his character.
Okay.
I ain't
So you
saying-
don't think it's gonna be consistent? You don't think it'll be?
No, he ain't. I'm his what? I'm his second oldest child. I'm his first son.
Okay.
You know, I'm 29
wow.
years old. So, like I said, with all 7 of the siblings that I know of, he you feel me? He really ain't had no relationship with none of us. He got a relationship with my sisters, my older sister, but even that's kind of sour. Then my younger sisters, but he was never frequently in none of our lives and shit. You feel me? And then when I gave him the opportunity to be like, hey, yeah, you know, I'm willing to mend our relationship back together. You feel me? Even back then, it was on some father-son type shit. Cause hell yeah, I wanted my daddy to be in my life. Who don't want their daddy to be in their life, especially when you grew up without him? But he showed me like it just is in his character. Like he capped a lot. He can't never stand on anything he say.
Did he pay child support?
Shit, want to tell you the truth?
This is the truthful show.
My mama just started receiving her child support checks.
What you mean?
Shit, I guess he must finally got a job to where them folks got down and get that money up out on.
Oh, I was about to go to sleep driving. Stop playing now.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
Man, I was what, 29, 28 years old when my mama told me that she receiving child support checks.
Last year?
Yes.
Wait, they still give out child support at
shit, ask Miss Shalisha.
it must be back. It must be back. Oh.
Yeah, because you know
okay.
you got to pay them folk that money.
Oh yeah. Damn, Daddy. So do you know where he at?
I want to say he's still down there in Miami, Florida. Still staying with his mama, my grandma. Last I heard. You know, he a big old mama's boy.
So, have you thought about have you thought about reaching out to him and?
Nope. Ain't nothing to reach out, ain't nothing to talk about. You know, I wish you the best. I want to say that he just had another child.
Oh no.
So if that's true, then shit, I hope you give that child what you didn't give us. You know what I mean? Because you got a lot of grown children that's very disappointed in you. You know what I mean?
Can I tell you how I kind of feel about it?
Go ahead.
Well, I feel, you know, I mean, you should at least extend the invitation. Not saying y'all got to have this, you know, father and son relationship, but I know that you do have some feelings about the situation that he should know of before it's kind of too late.
It's not too late because, like I said...
No, when I say too late, I mean dead and you can't say nothing.
Yeah, because everything that needs to be said has already been said, you know.
So you express your feelings?
He know that, you feel me?
No, that's not what I asked. Did you express your feelings towards the situation with him? Like, set him down or email, text, however it is y'all gotta communicate, and like, hey Dad, like, look, we need to really talk on some one-on-one, you know, type shit. Like, look, you know, I need to bring to the table how I feel about the whole situation, you not being there.
Nah, because one thing about it, I'm not gonna beg someone.
But it's not begging.
See, listen to me though,
okay,
sweetheart. You feel me? No. It's a lot of unanswered phone calls that never got returned. So I'm not finna keep dialing your number, trying to, you feel me, get you to be a part of my life when you wasn't never a part of it anyway. You feel me? I did you the favor of not holding no grudges, not being on no petty shit, not being like, oh nah, you lame nigga, you wasn't there, whatever the case may be. I extended you the favor of, like, yeah, we can put all that behind us and we can move forward. And then it's, oh yeah, we gonna do this, we gonna do that, oh I'm finna fly you out. He flew my brothers out, he flew my sisters out, he flew the whole family out, but wouldn't pick up the phone when I'm trying to figure out what's going on with me. So them phone calls never even got answered. Look, you want crazy part about it, this interview is about me, but this is actually my little brother calling, and I know he can give you a lot of input on this said individual.
Well, we ain't talking about
fatherless children.
Okay. Okay. But what I'm saying is, so you mean to tell me that you're okay and you're truly comfortable with not getting all of that, you know, out, like just how you truly feel?
Yeah, I'm comfortable with it. I like I say, I don't hate them. I'm not harboring any ill feelings towards them. It's just that, and you know, this lifetime we have nothing else to say to each other. Like I said, I wish you the best, but what mama used to tell me, when you make that bed, you gotta lay in it. And that goes for everybody. He made his bed, so now you got to lay in it, because I tried to reach out. I played my part.
Right.
And you didn't return the favor, so I ain't finna chase you down. First of all, I'm a man. You ain't give birth to I'm not in the girl. I'm not a woman, so I'm not in the female body. You gave birth to a man, so ain't no man finna chase down another man. Period.
But this is your dad that we are talking about. So I mean, it's not gonna cause any harm to just let a person know where they hurt you at, because I know it hurt you, and now you'll know at least you finally did try and you did your part. And
you want me to be completely honest with y'all, man?
Please.
It didn't hurt. I'm not hurt by the situation. I was more so let down than anything, but it wasn't hurt.
But that's a form of hurt.
It's a form of disappointment.
That's a form of hurt.
No, you didn't hurt me. I'm not hurt. You feel me? I didn't cry about it. I couldn't. You feel me? I didn't stay up late night, couldn't sleep about it or nothing. It's just like, damn, you feel me? I thought you was gonna be there, but I guess you wasn't. All right, back to living life. One thing, what I do know is, when it comes to how I'm gonna handle my children, it'll be the complete opposite.
So that's another question that I was gonna ask. So growing up, without, that absent parent, I know it does put your mindset in a totally different frame when you do have your own kids.
I can't say the same. It don't be the same like that for everybody.
Well, I know it. I grew up without my mom, so it kind of put me. I ain't gonna say kind of. It did put me in a totally different mindset and a mind frame of, like, when I have my kids, like, well, I don't give a fuck what's going on. Like, I gotta make sure they gonna be, what I'm saying, right here with me. They finna see the struggle. They finna see what's really going on, so it made me different with my kids. And I know everybody mindset or whatever is not the same, so I know that with you, but I know how you are with just my kids, so I can only imagine how you would be, definitely with your own.
Yeah, because I wouldn't want no child to have to experience that. You feel me? When I was younger, yes, I did harbor a lot of hurt. I did harbor a lot of ill feelings and shit, because I was young. I didn't know how to control my emotions. I was going off of what my mama was saying. Of course, she's a woman, so she has a lot of emotional input towards the situation.
So how was their relationship? Do you think that their relationship kind of affect you and his relationship? Because that can happen now, like.
No, because even though my mama was on some, like, fuck that nigga ain't shit, this, that, and the third, when I told her that I wanted to reach out and, you feel me, still talk to this man and have no part of my life, she supported it. She ain't saying.
But what I'm saying is, because of their relationship, the foundation of their relationship, do you think that's why he is kind of, standoffish? And I know he's like that with the other kids, but, you just mentioned that he flew out, everybody else, and then when, it was your turn, he wasn't answering the phone. So do you think he has some type of ill feelings towards you because of mom?
No, it ain't got nothing to do with their relationship. You feel me?
You think it's just him?
Yeah,
but okay, I'm saying it has to be something as to why he wouldn't. I mean, why he ain't picking up the phone for you, but he'll pick up the phone for.
Dion is a big ass liar. Like when my sister, my sister Jamila was his firstborn. That's my older sister. Okay, when he had me, I was his first son. So of course, when you had your first son, you like, oh hell yeah, that's my junior. And you feel me? I ain't even gonna say unfortunately, because my name name is my name. But I was his first son, so I have his name. You feel me? I am a junior. You feel me? His name was Deion Henderson, and so is mine.
Ooh, you hate when I call you Deion.
Yeah, because you said with a lot of spite in your voice.
No, I said because you be pissed. That's
With
how you know I'm pissed off at you when I say that.
Yeah.
Shit done got real. Okay.
But yeah, when he okay, so he had Jamila, then he had me, then he had Jatan. And all these is a year after. These are, you feel me? Year. 1 year, Jamila. Next year, me. Next year, Jatan. The next year after that, Trey. And then the next year after that, he had DeAndre. Okay, now skip past Jamila, me, Jatan, and Trey. DeAndre, he was with DeAndre's mother. DeAndre and Dashina, they got the same mama. So no, he didn't have DeAndre first. He had Dashina first. So while Dashina's mother was pregnant with her, she knew nothing about Deion's other kid. Only kid she knew about was me.
Then you called the man Deion. You didn't say.
Yeah. Shit, what?
You didn't say dad, father.
That's Deion.
Sperm donor, something.
No, I ain't gonna cut that. I feel like sperm donor that's an emotional term for someone to call their father and shit. You feel me? Deion is just Deion. You feel me? Yes, you my biological father. Yes, you gave birth to me. Well, you didn't give birth to me, but you know you played part of it. But yeah, nigga, he earned dad or even father. He ain't earned none of that. You are who you are. You Deion.
Right.
So Deion Dashina's mama knew nothing about his other kids. She only knew about me because, and it wasn't from Deion, it was because my grandma Beverly slipped up and said my name one day. And when she asked him about it, he was like, oh yeah, that's my son, you feel me? And she asked if he had any other children, and he told her no. She ended up finding out about Jamila, which is his first child, because they ran into each other in the grocery store. Jamila's still a baby at the time, and she's pregnant with Dashina. And goddamn, she happens to be out grocery shopping with Deion, and Jamila run past, and in the back of her mind, she think like, damn, this child looks just like Deion. And then coincidentally, out of nowhere, he says, oh, I want you to meet someone. I want you to meet my daughter. She's like, damn, I ain't even know you had any other children. You told me you had no other children. But Deion. And Deion was telling her that, okay, like let's say they would go Christmas shopping for me. He was telling her that, I'm going Christmas shopping for my son, but she has another son too. And I don't want to buy DJ nothing and don't buy her other son some shit. And the other son is your son. The son is your child. And she didn't figure that out until my mama put his ass on child support. And when them DNA tests came back, it said that he was the father of both me and the son.
Wait, I know that right there make motherfuckers like, God, that's some real Morris shit right there.
Yeah. And it's been like that forever with Deion. You feel me? Like, nigga, you ain't even claiming your children. You feel me? You with someone and it's like you scared to tell this lady you got kids. And she had to find out about all your other kids through misfortunate situations. She run into one at a grocery store. She found out about another one because paternity test come back saying that you are the father of this child when you was just 9. And she don't even think she knew about Dre at that moment. And Dashina and Dre, they not that far apart. I think what Dre like maybe a year older than Dashina. Probably not even a whole year.
Well, I think, and it's just my opinion, you know, I know, you know, you kind of suppress different issues or things, and you know, you put them in the back of your mind and just try not to think about them and deal with them, and you feel like they don't have an impact on your life or, you know, make you feel a certain type of way. But my honest opinion, I feel that it does, you know, and I just feel that it does have an impact on your life. It does have an impact on, you know, your relationships, just the choices and decisions that you make, the things that you do.
That can be true to a tension, but technically speaking, the only impact of not having him in my life was not having my biological father in my life. 2, the beginning stages of my childhood, I was harboring ill feelings or whatever the case may be. And 3 was you not being there for me to learn anything from you. Everything I had to learn, I learned from a different man who wasn't my father. You feel me? So it's not like I didn't have a
father.
Yeah,
a male
figure in my life.
Yeah.
You feel me? Of course, he didn't come around until I was like maybe 15, 16 years old, and I'm already shit kind of set in my ways. But yeah, he taught me everything that I do nowadays and how I move towards being a man.
Right.
You feel me? I learned from the person I call Pops.
Did you text Danny and tell her she did something like that? See,
I got caught.
He don't listen. He don't listen. That where you got it from. You don't goddamn listen.
It's a joint.
Okay, blame it on that. Okay, so do you have any advice for the younger men out here, the younger boys that are growing up that same situation as you?
The only advice that,
or just any input, not saying that they have to follow the advice, but this is a conversation that I would like to reach out to the younger generation about and touch them. So just
if I was to give them advice, my advice to the younger children or the younger men or people who just haven't grew up with a father in their life, my advice would be to not harbor any ill feelings towards your father or your mother or whoever not being in your life. You feel me? Especially if you're grown. We all know that shit happens in life. You never know what situation may have happened, and sometimes you don't never always get the full story because, like I say, one person is not there. So you can be listening to the words of your mom, and your mom can be telling you, "Oh, fuck that nigga, he ain't shit," boo boo, whatever the case may be. When the whole while she ran him away, or the father can be like, "Oh, your mama, she left her, whatever the case may be," but the whole time, he probably ran her away. And how I feel is, no matter what goes on between the parents, however that relationship falls out, it shouldn't.
Yeah.
The child shouldn't have to pay for it. You feel me? But shit happens in life. You feel me? So I would just say to continue to live your life, and if you don't have that father figure, find a male figure. If your mom isn't in your life, then find a woman figure to help teach you these things that we don't know as children. You feel me? Because that's what parents are here for. They're here to guide their children through life so that they wouldn't have to make the same mistakes that the parents made. And of course, it's up to the child to listen. But I do feel like a lot of people, a lot of people in my growing up in my era,
a lot of your homeboys grew up without they did.
Yeah, pretty much. I want to say, Rudy's dad was in his life, or he did have a good relationship with his dad. But the rest of the guys, but shit, get what though? Everybody that I consider close to me, they're great fathers to them.
Yeah, I mean your friends that I'm very close with, even your brother.
Yeah, they great fathers.
Yeah, Dre. I mean, I definitely see. I mean, I know it didn't impact on y'all with y'all kids. You didn't let it affect the way that you treat mines and handle mines and deal with mines. So Dre, yeah, he's a pretty good stand-up. I'm trying to tell you, I'm driving good because I'm recording.
I've seen no car in the hospital.
But I must say though, I'm proud of you. I ain't proud of some of the choices and decisions that you have made.
Trial and error. It's life.
That's another interview. That's a whole total another interview. But I'm definitely proud of you. Do you feel that if you was to do counseling, that it would kind of help you see it in a different light or a different perspective?
As far as what, being, having a relationship with my dad?
Right. And then, it'll probably help you kind of heal and be ready to kind of just send that.
See, this is what I'm trying to get you to understand, baby. I'm already healed, and I'm not looking for closure. I'm not looking for none of that. You feel me? Like I've been through that already with this man. I'm already healed. I already accepted that. Okay, look, this just was going on. Dion ain't the type of person that was. You feel me? Like being in his kid life wasn't important to him. You feel me? And I can see it. Maybe I was the only
But
child.
how do you know that?
Because I have brothers and sisters.
But okay,
we all grew up in different parts of the world. We all, you feel me? We know each other because we found each other. It wasn't because of him. It wasn't because of him. It was because we found each other. We found out that we had other siblings in our life, and we found each other. You feel me?
Right.
And it was the same story with every child. Like I say, I got 7 brothers and sisters. Well, I have 2 brothers that I know of. Long live one of them, and my brother Dre. He's still in my life. And like I say, I didn't meet Dre until after Jatan died.
Right.
And then I have, on my father's side, 4 more sisters.
Right.
You feel me? So, yeah, it's I'm not hurt, and like I say, I don't hate them or none of that. I just know that Dion isn't that type of guy, and I accept that. You feel me? So I'm not looking for any closure or none of that. I wish him the best.
So we're gonna have to kind of wrap this up a little bit.
Okay.
So if he was to reach out to you today,
We'll have a conversation.
so you're open.
Yeah, I ain't just gonna block him and be like, oh, nah, hell nah, I ain't got nothing to talk about. I pick up the phone to see what it is you want to say, because I don't hate you. That's for anybody who call my phone. I'm gonna pick it up, see what's going on. But
Right.
as far as, even if he wanted to meet up and, he wanted to talk in person, yeah, we can do all that. But on some just me calling your phone, and
He gonna have to make that first step.
he gonna have to make every step.
Well, okay.
Yeah, because it won't be me calling him. I did that already.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to wrap this session up. It was interesting topic to talk about and see, the mindset of, fatherless men.
And for everyone who's watching the video,
The show.
the show,
Don't disrespect.
excuse me, the show, comment, leave your comments, give us your
Oh yes,
opinions on.
please leave a comment. Let us know, the men out there, if you have, grew up without your dad in your life, let us know your situation if you're not afraid to talk about it, and how it has kind of affected your life, or if it has not affected your life. Just your opinion on it. I comment back, I talk back. I just want to know different points of views.
Also, let her know, or I'll be looking too, trust me. Let me know how do y'all feel about how
he's handling the situation.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I'm pleased to know, because you ain't gonna listen to me anyway.
I do listen to you.
What? When?
I'm drinking out of this cup.
Okay. So thank you for being on the show.
Once again, thank you for having me.
I'm very excited. You will be back, because I do have actually 2 more topics I want to talk to you about. So they will be showing or airing later on throughout the week. But let the people know, the overall experience on the Riding with Barry show.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the ambiance, but I enjoy your presence anyway.
Everybody wants to know. I've been getting a lot of questions on how I have a hookah in the car. If you want to know, gotta be a guest. I'll give out my secrets. A girl does not kiss and tell. Gotta be on the show. So let the people know how to follow you. Where they can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram at Cut Da Vinci. That's CUTDAVINCI. BERRY. You can find me on Facebook, same thing. Well, don't put the @ but Cut Da Vinci. But on Facebook, you got to space it out. Cut, space, Da Vinci. You understand me?
This is what I deal with on a regular basis.
YouTube, World Star, my mixtapes, and like I said, soon, up and coming, you'll be able to find me everywhere. You understand me?
You gonna be in these streets, ain't you? I'm gonna be right there behind your ass too. Right there.
You gonna be behind me or you gonna be beside me?
Yeah, I'm gonna be beside your ass, right there.
Nah, I slick do might need you behind me just in case anything pop off. They gotta
you
hit
don't
me
be
first.
So sweet. Okay, again, this is all the time that we have. Thank you guys for tuning in. It was a wonderful topic and situation to talk about. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, follow me on IG, The Riding with Berry Show. Is it the or is it just Riding?
It's just Riding with
Look,
Berry.
I don't even be knowing half of the time.
Riding with Berry. That's a Berry.
Riding
with
with Berry with the I and not a Y on Instagram. This is all the time that we have. Thank you guys. I love you.